Hi, everybody. Welcome to Teresa's Readings. I am Teresa. Ooh, got my stone tower ready to go. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. So I'm just going to kind of hang out here for a few minutes and wait for everybody to get on because there's always a little bit of lag time in between when I get on and when everybody else gets on. Hope y'all doing well today. Let's hang out. We're going to do some micro readings tonight on the show. If you're not getting a micro reading, all you've got to do is just hang out if you don't want to get a micro reading and just kind of chit chat. Say hello. I'm trying to stay logged into my PayPal. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing well. We're doing micro readings, live micro readings. And as soon as my peeps get on here, they will start putting on, all the information that you need in order to request a micro reading. It's about 7 to 8 minutes long. It can be a 1 or 2 part question, and they will put on the link for PayPal for you to send $20, and not to forget to make sure and put on both of your questions. So when you go into PayPal and it asks for an amount, it just put in $20, and then beneath that it says add a note, and that is the section where you put in your 1 to 2 part question for your live micro reading. Okay, I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm going to hang out a few minutes, wait for everybody to get on or for more people to get in the room. And then I'm going to start because I've already received 2 requests for micro readings, okay? Hold on just a second. I got to get a piece of paper because there's one person that contacted me via outside of YouTube and wanted me to do a reading for her. And I am going to do that, but I have to have her questions there. Hi, Gemma. How are you? We're going to get started here in a few minutes. Thanks for coming by. We're going to get started in a few minutes. I'm just kind of waiting for my moderators to come on, and we'll start the show, okay? So we're kind of waiting for them, kind of hanging out and waiting. April is on her way. We're just waiting for Dawn. Kate will not be on this evening. She is busy. So we are just waiting for Dawn and April to join us, and then we will be live. I hope you guys are doing well and having a good week. I hope you guys have all checked out your readings. I am releasing new readings. I started releasing today for general readings for the second half of August for all the zodiac signs. And I'm on here every Thursday morning around 10, 11 a.m. And I did my first live weekly love reading for all the zodiac signs last Thursday, and I'll be doing that every week. We had a lot of people turn out for that last Thursday, and I will be doing it every Thursday. And I'm kind of wanting to build a community on here so everybody can become friends and chit-chat amongst yourselves. I was the one who contacted you. Yes. Okay, well, we'll just go by Gemma then, Gemma. Okay, there we go. April Lynn is up and running. I do not see Dawn on here, but we're going to go ahead and start the show, okay? So, April is advertising and putting on there what you need to do in order to get a live micro reading. They're usually 7 to 8 minutes long. For a specific question, you can make it a 2-part question. You just tap into that PayPal link, go in there, put $20 in, and beneath that is a box that says add a note, and that's where you put your questions. If you don't put your questions in there, I will just automatically refund your money because it's really difficult once we get up and running and everybody's on here to go back and look at questions, okay, you guys? Okay, so Jessica, she is the first person that requested a reading with me. So she is up first. So for Jessica, and I have her questions written here, and here we go. I am using the Rider-Waite deck. This is the first deck I ever owned, and it's usually the only deck I ever use, but we'll see how it goes as we go along. And the love readings, I do a little bit different. It just all depends on what my guide's telling me to use. So Jessica, you are up first. The first half is she's wanting to know how her love life is going to do with, her hubby. And I am going to focus on that first. So I always ask the universe, and I always ask my guide, David, and Spirit. I missed what April said, but that's okay. And Spirit and Holy Spirit to please give me the correct and true messages for Jessica when it has to do with her question of love and love life. And looky there. Right off the bat, I received the Two of Cups in reverse. So let's do a little bit more for Jessica, for her and her hubby. That's good. That's good. I'm a little different than most readers, where as opposed to most do a certain shuffle, I just shuffle the cards pop out of the deck, and those are the ones that are meant for you. Okay, so you're going to regain your balance in this soon, okay, Jessica? Because he is a soulmate. Now, with me, I believe in soul tribes and soul families, and there are just certain people that you meet throughout your life that as soon as you meet them, you feel like you've known them your whole life. And he is that for you. Then I have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That is my single ladies card, but it is in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles tells me that you are very much so abundant and prosperous on your own, independent and self-esteem wise, and even material wise, but you do not want to be single. And I don't see you being single. I just see a hiccup in the road. You've had a tower moment recently, but it's going to pass. The tower moment is in reverse. And like I do say, people, a lot of the time, sometimes you have to let that tower fall in order to regrow, in order for rebirth in the relationship, in order for the new bud to sprout, to start all over again. But I have the Six of Cups in reverse, which says to me that there may have been some kind of contact from an old friend or an old family member or even an ex that came toward one of you. But whoever it came toward, you did not, or he did not take it. Okay, it is in reverse. I'm going to tell you right now, here comes another freaking train. Every time I get on here live, the trains come. So then we have you know what you want, okay? And so does he. This is the Queen of Wands, the warrior queen. So if there is any kind of self-doubt, if there is any kind of, I'm sorry because I thought the last train went by, so I apologize right off the bat because it's going to blow us out of the water here for just a second. I'm moving sometime soon, so just so you know. So you both know, and he knows what he wants. He is looking toward you. I believe it will work, but it's going to take some time. You're going to have to focus on it because I can see that you don't want to be by yourself. I can see that nobody's head was turned by this other party person. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic person that came towards them. It could be a family member that causes issues. It could be a friend that causes issues. But you or he are not listening. You both know what you want, but the tower moment has passed. Now it's time to rebuild, Jessica. It's time to rebuild. One more. What'd I say? There is my Eight of Pentacles, my work. You're going to have to work at it, but you can work it and make it all come out in the wash because the fire and the desire is still there. Okay, and it could be either you or he are a fire sign, which would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If not, somebody has an awful lot of fire in their chart, and it brings that desirous, passionate relationship back. Very good. Just going to have to work at it. I can see that you both want it. It's just a matter of, it's like there was a precise tower moment, and that tower moment may have come when that person interfered in the relationship, Jessica. But it didn't turn anybody's head, okay? It did not turn anyone's head, which is very good to know, right? Okay, so the next question, Jessica, is she wants to kind of get a heads up about her future. This being a micro reading, I'll give it to you as much as I can. If you guys are interested in having a reading done, all you have to do is scroll up in the comments and look what April is putting on there. She is putting on my PayPal link. You just tap into it, send $20, and in the line below where it says add a note, add your first or two-part question, okay? So again, we are going to knock one more time. We're going to ask the universe and David, my guide, and Holy Spirit to give us correct and true messages. All right, everybody wants to talk. Oh, you're at a crossroads, Jessica. You are at a crossroads. Man, there's a lot of talking going on here. Hold on. I dropped the card. I dropped the card. Okay, so the first card I got was the Queen of Cups. It's like you've put your lid on your love. You put your lid on your love. It's like you've, all right then. I got a lot of stuff here, you guys. It's like something happened in the relationship, and I feel like this is about the relationship too, but it's also got to do with your future with money, okay? So I feel like there is a new offer coming into you, a new money offer, a new job, a promotion, or some kind of money coming to you in some way, okay? It's not going to even out right away. It's like there's going to be a hiccup in it. It's like if it's a new promotion or a new job, they may tell you that it's going to be one way, and in the beginning it won't be, but eventually it will be what they tell you, that job description, that amount of money, that whatever it is, it will even out, because there's that big coin right there coming at you. You may have already started a job, or you're going to, but there's abundance coming. It won't be even in the beginning, but it will work its way out. Then you get the Lover's card. That is the soulmate card of the deck of tarot, card of Gemini. Because remember when I said a minute ago that I feel like you're at a crossroads, right? You're going to have to make a decision, because I feel like there's going to be a point soon where you feel like you're waiting for maybe something else to pan out, but it's not going to, because we have the 8 of Wands in reverse, okay? And it's going to throw you off with the Empress in reverse. Don't wait or put off an opportunity that will come to you for money, for a new job or whatever. Don't do that in hopes that there's something else that's going to happen, because I don't see that coming back through for you, Jessica. You know, it's going to throw you off because you'll wait for it, and then the other opportunity will be gone. Again, we have the Page of Pentacles offering some more money coming into your life in some way. Then we have the Death card. That could be the card of Scorpio. A Scorpio is going to bring that prosperity to you. Or it could also mean, remember, like I said, sometimes you got to let that tower burn to the ground or fall down before regrowth or rebirth happens. Well, that's what the Death card also says. Some cycle, some life cycle has to die in order for a new cycle, a new prosperous cycle to begin. Okay? All right, Jessica, I hope that made sense to you. I hope it made sense to you, Jessica. So that is Jessica's micro reading for tonight. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? I hope you're all doing good. It's okay, Dawn. We're doing good. We only have a few people on here. Yeah, very good reading. Very good reading for Jessica. We have 3 people on here, so I hope that some more people stop by. I am doing micro readings tonight. If you're interested in getting a micro reading, first of all, the number one thing to do is to make sure that I'm still live when you request a micro reading. And if I'm not, I will take micro readings up until midnight tonight. So if I'm not live and you decide you want a micro reading after I'm off the air, you can go ahead and send the money and go ahead and send your questions, and I'll come back on here Thursday evening at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? So if I get more requests, I will be back on here on Central Standard Time Thursday night at 6 p.m. Okay? So let's see who is next. Let's see who's next. Going back for the micro readings. Guys, we're almost out of Mercury in retrograde post shadow. I believe it ends around the 9th. And we are what? What day is today, you guys? Let's see. Is today the 6th? I think it's the 6th today. We're getting close. You guys should start feeling all that good stuff coming. Like everything's kind of trying to settle down a little bit, right? Everything's trying to like start sliding back. Dawn says, amen. It's the 6th. Yes. So, you know, everybody's going to start feeling better. And we'll be out of it for a while till the next one rolls around. There's always a lesson to be learned, right? Okay. So how have you guys liking the live love readings on Thursday? I did my first one last Thursday. I think it was at like, April, what time was that? That was at like, ooh, I want to say 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And there was a lot of people on there. We did really well. I'm so glad you guys are liking it. And I'm going to do it every week. So every Thursday around 10, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, live Zodiac weekly love readings. Everybody come, watch your Zodiac reading, hang out, make new friends. It's great fun. So, but tonight we are doing live micro readings, 7 to 8 minute micro readings, and I'm getting ready to do one right now for Gemma. Okay. Alrighty. We need to get together and chat. Oh boy. Hold on, something must have went down with that whole Mercury in retrograde thing. Together in chat, boy, do I have some things to discuss. We can do that. That's, you know, that's what we do. So, this is for Gem. And it says, I want to know if my ex-boyfriend will come back to me. Okay? So we're going to do that right now. We're going to ask David. We're going to ask Spirit and the Universe. Please give us the correct answers for if the ex-boyfriend will come back to her. Will the ex-boyfriend come back to her? Will the ex-boyfriend come back to her? Will the ex-boyfriend? Let's get a header. Thank you. Okay. And for her. And for her. Okay. And again, for him. Again, please, for him. Oh. Well, he doesn't want to move on. I can tell you that. Okay. All right. So, I feel like at some point there was either a misunderstanding or truth came out, because I have the Moon card in reverse. This is card of Pisces. Pisces is in reverse. So Pisces in the upright tells me in general a new stage is happening, but also that there's something hidden inside that the truth hasn't come out yet. Something to do with him came out, okay? Or he's wanting to tell you something. But the thing is that, I mean, from what I'm channeling and what I'm getting is that it's a process. He's either left and, let me reread it. No, okay, well, he has that. Okay. So he's left, but there was something he wanted to tell you, something deep inside that he felt like he couldn't tell you. Oh, hold on. I can't see. I can't see that far away. Yeah. There's something that he either told you and the truth needed to come out, or he wants to tell you, okay? And this is card of Pisces, okay? So if he didn't tell you, the reason why he left, I feel as if, is because, you know, we all have those dark secrets. We all have things that we don't ever want to tell anyone, or that we'll never admit. So I feel like he feels like he couldn't be his true authentic self because he was afraid what you would think. Okay. On your side, I'm getting the King of Swords and the Devil. So the King of Swords saying that there was harsh words said. Harsh words spoken. Okay, this is the King of Air. The King of Air is very intelligent. This is on your side. Very intelligent, but sometimes speaks too sharply, okay? And that could have caused the toxicity in the relationship with this Devil card. It's a toxic time, toxic taste in your mouth. You know, it is card of Capricorn. But I feel like with him, he doesn't want to move on from you. He doesn't want to. He's trying to get to his Emperor phase. Okay, so the Emperor phase, thanks, Don. The Emperor phase is, to me, and you can look back at any of the previous videos I've ever done on here. And the majority of the time, for me, the Emperor says the ultimate soulmate to me. Okay, and he's trying to get there. It's like, well, it happens. We all say sharp words. It's humanity. It's who we are. We are human beings. It happens, okay? But it kind of brought, with him trying to communicate, you know what I mean? It was kind of going up against each other. He wanted to say things, but he was afraid. Afraid to be judged. Afraid to be laying his soul out on the table. Because to get to that upper ultimate soulmate, you have to be on each level, complete level with each other, one-on-one, head-to-head, face-to-face, all your cards on the table, literally, okay? And he's trying really hard. And he does not want to move forward without you. This is the Six of Swords in reverse, which means movement forward, movement away from you, movement to a new place, movement to a new place in his life. It's in the reverse. He does not want to do that. Well, I can tell you, it's going to unstuck. It's like you two are stuck in a cycle right now. You are stuck in a cycle. I think if you give him the opportunity and open up and listen without the sharp words, you probably got some air in you somewhere, girl, because I'm an air sign and I can have the sharpest tongue on the face of the planet. So let him speak to you without judgment. Let him speak to you without fear. Because, you know, sometimes it's like, you know, they think they're supposed to be the strong one. It doesn't have to be like that anymore. You know, we just want to be with the love of our life, and we want to understand exactly it is what they need and what they want. I think a communication is set to come in. I'm going to pull another set of cards for you, okay? Because I'm feeling a couple other things. I'm going to ask about the will he come back, and will it take long first? And then I'm going to pull some advice for you, okay? So let's do this, please. Let's do this, David. Let's do this, David. Okay? Let's do it. Will he come back, and will it take long? Will it come back, and will it take long? Wow, lots of cards here. What you doing? Are you doing something? Are you lighting candles or something? Yes, he's going to come back. I'm going to explain it to you, okay? I'm going to explain it to you. Hold on. I'm channeling as I'm doing. Oh, good. Yes, he's going to come back. I feel he's going to move towards you. And I believe that he's going to find his inner balance, his balance deep inside. I feel he's going to make it happen. And I feel like you're going to find your balance. I feel like the stress and the anxiety and the sleepless nights that you both have, because I get this card, I get the Nine of Swords, lady. I get the Nine of Swords right here in reverse, okay? And I get it right in the middle of the spread. I feel as if it's for both of you having sleepless nights and anxiety and stress over it all. You're trying to balance out. I think you both are simultaneously. I feel like this reading is for both of you, not just for one on each side. Because I get the there's that 6 of Swords in the upright saying movement forward now. Okay, when asking these questions, if he's going to come back and if it's going to take long. One of you is going to make it happen. This is the Magician. The Magician manifests using all of his skills and all of his tools, or hers, to make something happen. One of you is going to take the step forward. Now, here's my lying, cheat, and stealing card, but it's in reverse. So when this opportunity comes back to you, and for some reason, either you or him say, well, you saw this person, or did you see that person, blah, blah. Nothing, it didn't matter, okay? If one of you dated and one of you didn't, or whatever, nothing came of it. There was no lying, cheating, stealing. This is in reverse, okay? It's in reverse. Then I get the King of Pentacles, the marrying king, the commitment king. Okay, the king that is, it will be an extremely abundant and prosperous beginning, full and rich and emotionally solid. Okay, and no more self-defense. Don't make him defend himself and you don't defend yourself anymore. This is my self-defense card in reverse. Okay, so when he talks, listen. When you talk, he listens. No self-defense. No, did you do this? Did you do that? I saw you looking at this person. I saw you looking at that person. Did you date so-and-so while we were broke up? No more of that. What's past is past. Okay? What is past is past. So yes, I definitely see him come back. I keep getting the numbers 6 and 7. Could be 6 or 7 weeks. Could be 6 or 7 months. Okay? That's what I get. Now, I'm just going to get a little bit of advice. I know there was a little advice thrown in there for you. I knew there was. I knew there was a little, aww. Just listen, okay? Just listen. Speak your words in a calm, loving manner. I mean, he's a Pisces, okay? He's a Pisces. They're loving, beautiful, emotional people, okay? And once hurt in their lives, they don't want to take the chance of laying out on the line their deepest, darkest secrets and being hurt again, okay? Yes, because all I do is freaking talk. So it is really, really hard to just listen sometimes. So let's get some advice, please, for G. Oh, looky there. Looky there. Okay, one more for me. Again. Okay. All right. This is your advice. Leave your cup of love open, okay? Leave your cup of love open and don't count on, I mean, don't get me wrong. The universe puts us where we're supposed to be at. It puts us on our path we're supposed to be at. Then it looks down every once in a while and says, okay, they ready? No, they're not ready yet. So they're going to punch you off into another direction. So, open your cup of love and keep it open. This is the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love and Caring and Emotion, okay? Could stand for him too. He is a water sign after all, okay? Don't count on a continual wheel forward movement in forward motion, because this is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You have to work at it. You have to work at it, okay? Because this karmic justice, this justice in the relationship is working its way towards you. It's not in the upright yet. It's in the reverse. But you're trying hard, and as long as you both try hard and put your best effort toward it, okay, it'll work out. Do not lose your patience. This is the Temperance card in reverse, okay? Don't lose your patience. Be patient and let him work at it at his own speed, at his own time, okay? That is my advice for you, okay? All right. I hope that helped, Gem. I hope it helped a lot. I hope that you've got the message that you're looking for. I love doing these live micro readings for people because unlike a regular reading, I know I saw a card flipped over here and I'm looking for it. So bear with me. There may be another message here for you. There we go. The 10 of Pentacles, ultimate happiness and abundance. Ultimate abundance and prosperity. Happy home, happy, they have everything they want. All the food they want, the clothes. They have a solid home. They have each other. Right? You're welcome. You're welcome. I love doing these micro readings because it's usually for people that aren't looking for a full reading. They're looking for a specific question answered. Will he come back? Will she come back? Should I take this job? Am I going to move? Am I going to graduate? I had one ask me, am I going to graduate nursing school? You know, it's more along like an immediate emergency question for everybody. And, you know, sometimes we just need that one question answered. And I usually give a 2-part question. You guys can ask 2 different parts, the first part and the second part. And I just got logged out. So make sure, though, you know, you're patient. You're sweet. Make sure that you are patient with him. He's a Pisces. They're so loving and sweet and you know, I love me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love all the signs. All the signs. And each and every zodiac sign has such good qualities. And we all have. I mean, look at me. I'm about as most positive person you'll ever meet on the face of the planet. But I'm an air sign. Aw, well, cry it out, girl. Cry it out. Crying's good for the soul. As long as you don't do it for like a week straight. It's good for the soul. Good for the soul, okay? But I'm an air sign, and sometimes I can lose my temper. And sometimes my tongue is extraordinarily sharp, okay? So they're all good. We all have good points and good characteristics, and sometimes we have not so good points and not so good characteristics, okay? And, you know, you just have to, I am a double Gemini with a Scorpio rising. Scary. Yeah, it's scary. And we've had this conversation before that I am, you know, there's like 4 people living up in here. And then I'm a Scorpio rising. So it's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm going to hang out here for a little while longer and see if anybody else wants a micro reading. I am checking my feed every now and again. Thanks. Don's talking about my temper. I've so mellowed in my old age. You guys don't even know. I don't even know. So air signs are all about the mind. You know, they're all about learning and knowledge. We live within our minds. So we come about it in a way that we analyze every little thing, and in order to make a decision, we go around it in every angle we possibly can before we make a decision. We also like to learn. We move forward quickly. We learn everything we possibly can about something, and then we get bored and move on. It's what we do. Earth signs are the go-to people. They are work you into the ground people that work themselves into the ground, workaholics, to take care of the people that they love and the people in their lives. Oh, Dawn, you're so cute. Thank you. Dawn and I have known each other since we were like 14. So we've known each other for a long time. And I'm not telling you how old I am now. I already told y'all once how old I am. I'm not doing it again. And then water signs are all about emotion and loving, caring people. And then we have the fire signs, which are very passionate and desirous and charge right in with courage to take care of business. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. So we are doing live micro readings. Kind of slow tonight, you guys. Dawn Cleveland, I'm going to tell you something, okay? Dawn Cleveland, when we were in high school, I turned 16, and I was like, haha, I'm 16, and you're only 15. Then I turned 18, and I said, haha, I'm 18, and you're only 17. Then I turned 21, I said, haha, I'm 21, and you're only 20. And then I turned 30. And she said, haha, you're 30 and I'm only 29. And then I turned 40 and she said, ha ha, you're 40 and I'm only 39. And so on and so on. So I've got to live with that until it gets to retirement age. And then I can go, ha ha, I retire. Oh God, April, stop it. You guys are crazy. All right, guys, we're doing live micro readings. We're doing live micro readings here tonight. If you guys want a micro reading, the ladies have put up in the comments section, all you got to do is tap that PayPal link, send $20 and send a 1, 2, 3 part. Why not? A 3-part question to me and I'll answer them. Usually with these micro readings, they're very specific about a specific question that somebody really needs to know. So please feel free to send, and I keep checking, but we're just going to hang out too. It's not a big deal. Some weeks I'm extremely busy and I can't get to everybody, and sometimes it's slow. And tonight it looks like it's going to be slow, but that's okay. You know, I also do the live love readings for all the zodiac signs. Those are free. Those are just weekly love readings for all the zodiac signs every Thursday morning. And it is somewhere between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. I get on here and I go down through each and every zodiac sign and do the love reading for them that week. We are in Leo season right now. And so I'll start out with whatever season we're in. So right now I'll start out with Leo until it switches over to Virgo, and then I'll start out with Virgo. So guys, come and see that too, because it's so much fun. I did my first one last week, and so many people came, and everybody was chit-chatting and having fun, and April was meeting all kinds of new people. It was great, and I loved it so much. But it gets to the point where I can't chit-chat as much because I'm doing, you know, reading after reading. Oh, Dawn, don't be saying that here. You only knew one. You only knew one. You guys. Listen, if you want to talk about, you know, people we've dated. Oh, now you're in trouble because Jim is a Leo. That's what you get. Now it's on. First the Scorpio and the Cappy. And now the Scorpio and the Leo. Don't offend anybody, Dawn. You only knew one. You only knew one Leo. You know, I've been told my whole life, Gemma, that I should be dating a fire sign because I'm an air sign. So with air signs, it's hysterical. Hey, we'll tell you know, we can't really talk about that. The reason why she doesn't like them, but take my word for it. Everybody's different, right? Because it all depends on when you're born, what your natal chart says. But I've been told my whole life, how you in my... Oh my God. You guys are cracking me up. Yeah, so I've been told my whole life I should date a fire sign, okay? Because I'm an air sign, and air and fire goes together, just like water and earth goes together, Gemma. Okay? Because water feeds the earth. Think of it that way. Water feeds the earth like air feeds the fire. Okay? So you got that going for you too. But also it has to do with your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign. There's so many things that attributes to it, but you have your sun signs are very compatible, so that's good. Now, I have been told my whole life I'm supposed to, and I'm a serial dater, y'all. I just am, okay? And he just feed himself. You're so horrible, Tom. Back up, girl. Put a rein on it. It's okay. But everybody's told me I don't think I've ever dated a fire sign. I've dated several earth signs, several air signs, married 2 air signs. I mean, I'm trying to think if I dated water before. I did date water before. I think the only thing that I haven't dated before is a fire sign. Not that I'm aware of. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. So we are doing micro readings. Ladies, I think it's going to be slow in here tonight. We are doing micro readings tonight. If you're interested in a micro reading, it's a 7 to 8 minute reading for a specific... Okay, thank you, Dawn. Thank you very much. Don't scare off my audience. I am doing, they're 7 to 8 minutes long, and they're in general about a particular question. Okay, a particular question, and it could be a 2-part question or even a 3-part question. You know, and it's usually got a lot to do about either love or somebody coming back, or am I getting married, or am I going to get this job, or am I moving, or April says she loves cereal. So if you want a micro reading, all you have to do, we'll hang out for a while longer. We'll hang out for a while longer, and then come back on Friday, because, I mean, not Friday, Thursday, because on Thursday, I will be doing live love readings for all the zodiac signs. I love cereal too. Hi, Janie. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. We're doing micro readings, but we're just kind of chit-chatting now. We've done a couple already, but right now we're just chit-chatting about the different signs and the different moon signs and the different rising signs, and how air feeds fire and water feeds earth. You do? What's your daughter's name, Janie? I'll give her a shout out. What is your daughter's name? Did you guys watch the live love readings last Thursday, Janie? Hi, Ashley. Welcome to the fold, Ashley. Welcome. Did you guys watch the live love readings? I started them last Thursday. So they're every Thursday at like 10 or 11 a.m. And I'm on and I do the weekly love reading for each zodiac sign live. Did you guys watch them? Well, Ashley, welcome. Welcome to the community. There was so many more people on there than I thought was going to be on there last Thursday, and I hope it just gets more and more. Tonight, we're doing the micro readings for 20 bucks. If you're interested in having a micro reading, the ladies, aw, it's nice to see you, Janie. The ladies are putting up the information. All you have to do is tap into that PayPal, put in your $20 and your 1 to 2 to even 3-part, what the heck, throw 3-part in there tonight question, and I'll pull cards for you. Okay, they're usually 7 to 8 minutes long unless a whole lot of detail comes in, and then it gets longer, right? Definitely, Janie, check out the love readings. I'm going to do those. I did the first one last Thursday. I think it was about 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And it was so much fun, and so many people showed up. I was really surprised, and we had a great time. And they're live, and I start out, like I was telling everybody, for the season we're in. So I start with Leo, and I work all my way all the way down the zodiac line, and it's for the weekly love reading. Thank the Lord. Yay! Well, you know, you may have to reach out. Listen to what the universe tells you. Do what your intuition tells you to do. Okay? Just, you know that intuition. Yes, April is going to learn how to timestamp on all the love readings on Thursdays, because I can't do it while I'm obviously doing the reading, and then it takes me a hot minute, because sometimes you have. That's okay. Then just take a breath, okay, and just wait. Wait. Okay, don't overdo it. Don't overextend. Okay, you extended that olive branch. Now just wait. It's when you least expect it is when he is going to contact you. Okay? When you least expect it, that's when it's going to happen. That's just the way the universe works. It's just the way. It's just a trust me when I tell you, okay? Because I'm a single girl. I'm a single girl. I've been single a long time. I always tell everybody I'm a serial dater. And April said, I like cereal. Well, you know, it's not just men. Women are stubborn too. I'm as stubborn as the day is long. I really am. So sometimes they just have to be in the right space. They have to be in the right thought process. They have to be in the right moment in time, in the moment in their lives, and something eventually dawns on them. Okay? Trust me. The serial dater. Trust me. Trust me. Okay? It'll happen when you least expect it. It really will. I'm so glad too. I thought we had until like the 9th before. Well, see, we're out of Mercury in retrograde, but we got post. We got shadow. We are, and they're making fun of each other. Those are my two moderators, all constantly giving each other crap on here. Just FYI, it's funny. So, I believe we are in post shadow of Mercury in retrograde until the 9th. Don't quote me on there, but it's right around there. You can Google it and find out for sure, because you know me, I'm really bad. I don't really pay a whole lot of attention. I know when we're around it and we're in it and we're close to the near, you know what I'm saying? So today's the 6th. I'd say by Friday, you'd be good, okay? But come by. If you're on Thursday mornings and you got nothing to do, or you're on break at work or whatever, and watch the live weekly love readings for all the zodiac signs. It's going to be really, really interesting. We had such a great time last week. You love your Cappy? Oh. We're doing live micro readings tonight, you guys. If you want one, all you have to do is tap the PayPal that the ladies are putting up, send $20 and send me your 1, 2, or 3-part question, and I'll answer it for you tonight. Otherwise, I'm live on here Thursday for live love readings for all the zodiac signs. That one's free. There you go. Dawn's putting it up. Every Thursday around 11 a.m. Every Thursday morning Central Standard Time. Love readings, weekly love readings for all the zodiac signs. But if you have a specific question, something you just need to know or some advice on, this is where we do that at, the micro readings. They're about 7 to 8 minutes long. I take usually 2-part questions, sometimes 3 if I'm in the mood, and I'm kind of in the mood for 3 parts tonight now as we go along. And send it to me, and make sure you put your questions in the add a note section so I know what you want me to answer and pull cards for. I usually do 2 or 3 pulls. I do a pull for the 2 questions, and then I do a pull for advice for you, okay? All right? Yeah. It's a little slow in here tonight. Slower than usual, but that's okay. No big deal. I'll be back live on this channel. Oh, you guys, and I'm getting ready to start up my new vlogging channel, and I just taped the first one the other day. It's going to go in for editing, and so it's going to be a vlog. So there'll be a little psychism in there, but mostly it's going to be about everything. So the first one I am doing is me putting on makeup, because I'm a makeup girl, and talking about one of the more interesting house clearings I did in my life, okay? So you guys should really tune into that. We have to edit it, and we'll probably get it out next week, okay? And you guys should I'm just putting on makeup and telling you the story, going through what happened. It was really interesting, and I'm not going to tell you a whole lot because I want you to tune in, but you'll think, wow, when I tell you what happened. Yeah, roar, Janie. Roar for sure. Roar. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Roar for sure. Roar, roar. I can't say it. It's all good. So we're doing, I hear a stereo. We're doing micro readings if y'all want one. I think that's probably going to be it tonight. We'll hang here for a few more minutes, and then we'll probably head out. You know, it's weird. Some weeks I have so many, and some weeks I only have 1 or 2, right? I just sent another $20. Oh, okay, Jim. Oh, there it is. It popped up as soon as you said it. Okay, let me click in here. Hold on. Let me click in so I can see all the questions. Oh, well, we'll find out. Okay. So for Gemma, again, we're going to do a reading for Gemma. And she said her and her ex had plans to have a baby and purchase a house together. Will that eventually happen? Okay, let's ask David. David's always with me. David's an angel. David is, you know, a lot of people have spirit guides. Well, my guide is an angel. So I always ask him. And he was actually with me on that kind of a scary house clearings that I'm going to show on my other channel. So, you know, tune in. I'll let you guys know when it comes up. Next week sometime. So, for Gemma, will they have a baby and purchase a house together once they get back together? And will they, will they, will they? Will they, will they, will they? Will they? Will they? For Gemma. Well, that's a good one. You got Temperance again. You're getting Michael a lot. You're getting Michael a lot, Gemma. The Archangel Michael. And the Empress. That means fertility and pregnancy. Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, forward movement again for Victor. There's that Queen of Wands again. That Queen of Wands again. That's funny. Okay. So, hey, Julie. So, you have the Archangel Michael looking out for you. This is the card of Temperance, Gemma. Okay? This is the card of Temperance. The Archangel Michael is looking out for you. Divine guidance is the header of this reading for you. You see the two cups feeding into each other, which we know the two cups to me always stands for a soulmate, okay? The next card you have is the Empress, the mother of the deck of tarot. That would mean yes. She's pregnant in this picture, Gemma. So yes, something new grows or will, okay? Again, the Hanged Man in reverse, getting past all that stuff you're stuck on, be it by yourself inwardly or with you two as a couple moving forward, okay? I think that you having a baby or getting pregnant will make him pick up, just because this is the Queen of Fire doesn't mean it has to be female. It doesn't matter. Male, female, doesn't matter either way. It will make him pick up that wand and be courageous and brave and want to be the protector, make things happen, and that you're okay. Then we have the card of Virgo, the Hermit. The Hermit speaks of you guys as a unit and as a couple, and this is on his side, but him finally finding that inner peace. You know, when we were talking earlier, the previous reading, it was all about him not quite being able to express himself in the way that he needed, and not being able to be spiritually getting out what he needed to, being afraid to lay all of his cards on the table and taking that chance to be hurt in some way. But this is the Hermit we're talking about. He's taken a long look, or he will, a long look within inside of himself and grown spiritually, knowing what he wants, who he wants, how he wants it, and what will truly make him happy in not only the 3D world, but spiritually. I believe yes is your question, or your answer to that question. Okay, so yes, but we're going to get some more for you. Yeah, it's very exciting. Those are very good cards, Gemma, very good cards. It's funny, though, the first reading we did for you was the card of Pisces came up. The second one, card of Virgo. Yes. My Virgos, my Virgos. Okay, so let's shuffle a little bit more because I want to get a little bit more information for Gemma. Okay, let's ask David in the universe. I'm going to ask for... Okay, well, here we go. All right, that's good. That's good. Again, please. There's that card again. I got to ask you a question here. Oh, looky there. Best card in the deck just flew out. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys are definitely getting back together and everything. And let me tell you why. Because I've got the Five of Pentacles as the header card of this pull, okay? So remember how I said he just didn't feel like he could express himself? That means I kind of felt like he felt a little outcast. And here's the Five of Pentacles, the cast out card, out in the cold, okay? But we're in reverse. You're going to move forward in the way that he's not going to feel that way anymore. You guys are going to get closure on the situation with the World card, okay? This also means a new life cycle begins. The world is constantly turning, right? And we go from childhood cycle to teenager cycle to the young adult cycle to married cycle to middle-age cycle to retirement cycle, life cycles. This speaks of closure on the old and starting that new life cycle together. Okay, look, there's a Leo right there. But this is what I wanted to ask you, okay? Is there, do you have some jealousy within you when it comes to him? Because this is the second time I've gotten this card in reverse. This is my lying, cheating, stealing card, just for me, you know. And it's in the reverse. It's not happening. I almost feel like, were you worried or questioned him? I'm laughing at Dawn's comment. Did you worry or question, or were you a little insecure? Were you worried about losing him? Was there a lot of questioning on one, or I feel like it was on your side, but I could be wrong. It could be on his side, but I feel like there was always a question and always worried about it. Always a like insecurity in that respect. Because it's not true though. It's in reverse here, but it feels like you're always constantly worried about it. On his side, I got the Sun and the Six of Cups, sister. Okay, best card in the deck. Happiness. All lightness, no dark. Also, Leo. And then I have the Six of Cups. That is an ex returning. Someone from your past coming back to you and giving you love. I get 6 to 7 again. Okay. Then I get the Knight of Swords in reverse, Gemma. Okay. The Knight of Swords in reverse. So when something happens, there's that. And I kind of get irritated when, you know, everybody, you know, kind of relates swords to something bad. Because I am an air sign. There are air signs and we have lots of good qualities. But don't rush into action, okay? This Knight of Swords is in reverse. So when everything's going on in that I hate to say insecurity, that fear, okay, that twinge of fear comes back in, deep dark in there, the dead of night, right? Don't go over it in your head over and over again and then let that sharp tongue out. Okay. Don't let that sharp tongue out and don't take action, okay? Because it's something that you're going to have to, you know, sometimes we have to learn how to reprogram ourselves. Yeah. I could tell with this right here. Because it's on your side. It's not on his side. And it's in the reverse. It's like it's your fear that it's going to happen. I don't see any of that on his side at all, in any of his cards. All I see is him wanting peace and love and happiness. Oh, listen, don't totally make yourself feel bad, okay? Trust me when I tell you. We all have things that we do in the incorrect manner. I know I do. Okay? And but just remember this, when it all comes back together, okay? When it all comes back together and you're working together and you're happy and whoop, when you're happy, where's it at? And the ex comes back and offers you his love, look at that, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it, girl, okay? Don't do it. Because it's in here. It's not what's really happening. And the reason why we have feelings like that is because of the fact that we love them. And we don't want a chance to lose them. Okay, so that constant fear eats away at you. But he's here. He'll be there. he'll come back. That means he loves you and he wants to be there. Yeah. Oh, I missed it. Hold on. Hold on, Gemma. Hopefully it's 6 to 7 days. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully. 6 to 7 days, 6 to 7 weeks, 6 to 7 months. I get the number 6 and 7, okay? I think it'll be good. I had to learn how to reprogram myself years ago. Years ago, I had to learn how to reprogram myself because I would stress extremely easily working in the corporate world, doing what I did, stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, right? And I developed a heart condition. And at that point in my life, I decided I couldn't let everything get to me every second of the day. Trust me, things still get to me. But it took a couple of years, but I reprogrammed myself and how to do it, okay? I did. Think of it that way. Look, I split the deck because I was feeling it, and he's not going to walk away forever. He doesn't want to, okay? Very good news. Very, very, very good news. All right. Okay, guys, we are doing micro readings tonight. Micro readings. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me, Dawn? I deal with things so much better than I used to. I used to instantaneously get hacked off. That was years ago. So I feel much better now. I'm so much more of a male. That comes with age, too. That's not just wisdom. That's not just your air sign. That also comes with age. It does, you guys. It does. Oh. Dawn, if Mark is in the room, this is for him. Not sponsored, FYI. I'm thirsty. Let me check it. Let me go back and check. Let's go back and see if anybody else requested a micro reading. Okay, Jim, it looks all good, girl. Ah, crud. Hold on just a second. I gotta sign back in, you guys. So if you, you know, want to, also I do the free live Zodiac love readings every Thursday. We started that last week and it is crazy busy. You are very welcome, Jim. Just be positive, live in the moment, live in the presence, knowing, okay? Live in the present, knowing. That's what I try to do. I try to live in the present. Trust me, I get extremely frustrated still. Okay? I do. Okay. Yeah, I get extremely frustrated. I still do. But not like I used to back in the day. Age has done that to me. We are doing live micro readings. The ladies is putting up all the information. If you would like a live micro reading, all you have to do is tap on the PayPal link, send $20 and a 1 to 2. And tonight I'm feeling 3-part question in the add a note section below and send it on over and I'll pull it for you, okay? It's usually directed a specific question. On Thursdays now, I am doing live love readings for all the zodiac signs around 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Last week was the first one. There was a lot of people there. You guys are all getting to know each other. I want you to be a family and a community and people you can talk to about this kind of stuff while I'm doing the readings, and myself. April's there. Kate's there sometimes. Dawn's not there because she has to work during the day. So she doesn't get to come. Right, Dawn? So we're doing live micro readings. I've done 3 so far. So if anybody's interested in one, usually these are more aimed toward, it is fun. I had a really good time. And last week was our first one. So I have a question for you guys. If you're on here, I don't know if you're subscribed to my channel or not. I've been, since I've been up, releasing 2 videos a day every day. Okay? And I decided to release like my general readings for the first half of August in a 4-day clump and then wait a couple days. And then I'll do the first half of August love readings for the zodiac signs in a 4-day clump and then wait a couple days. Are you guys remembering, or what do you think about that? Do you like it where they release every day? Because I almost feel like it's too much. Or if I just do it in clumps. Would you rather do that? Because I just started releasing, I believe today, the general readings for all the zodiac signs for the last half of August. So for the next 3 to 4 days, I'll release 2 or 3 a day. And then I'll wait a couple days and I'll release all of the love readings for the second half of August. But make sure you tune in live for the weekly love readings on Thursday morning around 10 or 11 a.m. for all the zodiac signs. I will start with Leo this week because we are still in Leo season. I started with Leo last week. And that's the season I'll start in. And I'll go down through all the zodiac signs and do a love reading for each and every one of them. A weekly love reading live. We're doing micro readings tonight. If anybody's interested in having a micro reading, the ladies are putting up the information in order to request a reading for tonight. This is a micro reading. They usually last about 7 or 8 minutes. It's for a specific question. Tonight, usually I let you have a 2-part question and sometimes 3. I'm feeling 3 now. And for specific, it's usually about love, if somebody's going to come back, if you're going to get married, am I going to get the job? You know, a very specific, usually a very life-altering question that is asked in these micro readings. So I usually pull 2 or 3 pulls for you guys during that period of time, for one for both questions. Woo! That motorcycle went fast. And then advice at the end of that card pull, okay? I'll hang out here a few more minutes if you guys want one. Make sure you check out that live love reading and let me know what y'all think about how I kind of switched everything around. For a long time, I was releasing 2 videos a day at like 3:30 or 4 o'clock every day. I switched it this week and I'm doing a whole section 4 days straight of zodiac readings and then skipping a couple days. Then doing a whole nother section 4 days straight with the zodiac signs and skipping a couple days. And I tried to do it around noon for a few days to see how it went, and it went okay. The next few are going to be around 2 o'clock. I'm just trying to get a feeling on what works best for everyone. So please share in the comments below, either here or on whatever zodiac reading that you see. I do so many. I do probably 48 live tapings a month. Yes, you can also stay anonymous if you want to have a micro reading here tonight. You can send the money and the questions and just put in the notes section that you want to stay anonymous. You can also super chat, and super chat is also available when I do the live, because it's free on Thursday when I do the live weekly love readings. I don't charge anything for that. I just charge for this one here, unless you book a personal reading with me. So super chat's always up and I always freaking forget it. I always forget it. I don't think anything about it. I had my first one a couple weeks ago and it was so exciting because I actually remembered. Oh, thanks, Janie. I'm so glad. I hope you come by when we do the live love readings because they were so much fun last week. It was the first time I ever did it and it was so much fun. I hope to build a big community of people. There were so many people on there. Oh, well, thank you, Gemma. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Do you watch the Virgo? Because truthfully, guys, I watch every... So what I do is I release a general reading for the first half and then the second half of every month, okay? So whoever has the most views, whatever zodiac sign has the most views for the first half of the month, they get a bonus reading. And whoever has the most views for the second half of the month gets a bonus reading. And I tape that and I release it. And Virgo is usually right up there at the top. And Aries is usually right up there at the top. So, you know, just depending on which video gets the most views, you guys will get a bonus reading for the month. And then I also do love readings for the first half of the month and the second half of the month. But I also like doing a weekly because it's such a vast audience of people. There's no way it can be for everybody out there. So I never go back and look at the old readings that I did because I think that yay, awesome. Thanks, Janie. There's no way. I don't ever look at the previous month. I don't do that. Thank you, Dawn. I figure whatever comes out in the card is meant for a certain group of people out there every time I do it. Because there's a vast audience of people out there watching, right? Okay. Let's check one more time, you guys, and then we'll probably get off here. Hey, Jennifer Hall, girlfriend. Hi. How you doing? I'm so glad you came by. Jennifer has come to my shop. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, this is our live micro reading, Jennifer. I do this every Tuesday. It's usually for a specific question. It's like a 7 to 8 minute reading. And it's usually, I say, a 2 or 3 part question. And it's usually for almost a life altering event for some people, be it about love or job or work or moving or whatever. And they're $20. All you gotta do is tap the PayPal and send money in your questions. Make sure everybody sends the questions in the add a note section, because if you don't, then I'll probably just refund the money to me, you know, to be able to go back and forth and try to find the question. But I'm so glad you came by. Like I tell everybody, even if you don't want a reading, come by and watch. Something may ring true with you. There's a reason why you stopped by, right? Okay, I'm going to do this one more time. Awesome, Jennifer. Yeah, we were a little slow tonight. It just all depends on the night. So go Leos, yes, and it's Leo season. So I'll start out Thursday with the weekly love readings with Leo. So check that out. And even if you miss it, if you miss it and I'm live, you can go back and watch the replay, because you will be notified when I'm live. Dawn said go Leo. See? Okay, guys. Well, I just want to let y'all, I'm a Virgo, but cross watch for my young bull Taurus. Yes, yes, I remember. Yeah, definitely. And that's what I tell everybody too. You know, you don't just have to watch for your sign. You also watch for your boyfriend's sign, your girlfriend's sign, husband, wife, mom, brother, sister, best friend, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, fiance. I mean, really, you can see where they're coming from. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely cross watch. I get a lot of cross watchers. I get a lot of comments on my videos that I love it, you guys. Thank you so much for giving me the feedback. And it's usually I'm cross-watching for my boyfriend, or cross-watching from my ex, cross-watching for this or this person or that person. And, you know, kind of gives you an idea sometimes what they're going through and where their head's at. Yeah, Dawn's like, I'm always behind. I know. It's tough. I try to release a lot. Again, I was releasing it every day, but it seemed like my numbers went down a little bit in my analytics. So I decided to switch it up a little bit and start doing them in like 4-day groupings, and then have a couple days in between. You guys let me know what you think about that, okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to check one more time. Now, don't forget, I'm going live Thursday, April and I. Hopefully, Kate will be here too. And they will be monitoring everybody and answering questions, chit chat. Please talk with them. Ask them what sign I'm on. Ask them what's going on. And, you know, form a community. It's really, really what I want, everybody to have people to talk to, okay? I will also be back on here next Tuesday night for more micro readings. So if you'd like a micro reading, stop by then. I will take micro reading requests up until midnight tonight. And if I get any more requests, I will come back on here this coming Thursday, day after tomorrow, at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time to do those readings. Only those readings, the ones up until midnight tonight. Okay, guys, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your evening. I will let you know when I'm going to release my first vlog, which is going to be me doing makeup and talking about one of the more interesting house clearing or cleansings that I've done in my lifetime. And I will announce that when I'm getting ready to release it. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your evening. Good night. And Dawn, I will definitely let you know. I will talk to you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye.